Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy KJ, back with another video. The host of the broadcast podcast, SL Sports Language, giving you the livest, latest news and information on sports and events. And I'll put it to you like this. Got an opinion? You can debate me about it. You disagree with what I say or said? You can debate me about it. Hold on. If you don't like what I say or said, debate me about it! Speaking of debate me about it, put it in the comment section. Hold on, the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe. Repeat. Like, comment, subscribe. So, let's get into this video. Listen, man. And I'm gonna have to keep it real, man. Like, in this video, I'm gonna give y'all a breakdown, like facts in the beginning. You know how I like to do my videos, facts and opinions. But this is gonna be majority opinionated video. And it's looking like LeBron James, he's showing glimpses and, you know, clues and context clues and hints like he about to hang it up. Facts. LeBron James, he's 40 years old, 22 seasons, consecutive multiple All-Stars appearances, starting at that. 4-time NBA champion, top 3, and he's not number 3. He's number 2, besides MJ. Some may say number 1. Made multiple consecutive finals runs, back to back, wins and losses. LeBron James, man, is one of the best to ever do it. But he's getting older. You know, he can still dunk, he can still get off the ground, but Father Time catches up to everybody. People are gonna lose their step. People are going to lose a step. Now, it's up to you on how you're going to preserve that. It's up to you on, you know, okay, you work out, stay in shape, eat right. You're going to preserve your health, you know, from your heart to your brain, your arteries, your legs, your arms, your chest. You stay fit. LeBron's staying fit. So he's 40 years old, still feel to look young compared to the average person. But in terms of basketball years, your time is ticking, my boy. We seen it with Kobe. We seen it with Shaq, even though Shaq let himself go. We seen it with Dwayne Wade with the injuries. You seen it with D Rose with the injuries. So NBA athletes, depending on how healthy they are and how they work out and stay in shape, as long as they stay in shape, just like your average person, you stay in shape, you're gonna prolong your life. You know what I mean? We all have a death certificate. We all have a death date. You know what I mean? But if you can help it, my motto is if you can help it, you know what I mean? And eat right, work out, you're going to still look and feel young. You know what I mean? But in terms of your type of profession, like, you're going to have to hang it up. Because now you're not only hurting yourself, but you're holding people back. And I'm not saying LeBron James is holding the LA Lakers franchise back, but I'm pretty sure the owners are thinking to themselves like, yeah, LeBron, you nice and all, but this is the Western Conference, and, you know, that spot that you got, it could be used for somebody else. And them acquiring Luka Doncic was a telltale sign that, bro, we're going to be rebuilding after you leave. This is just, you know, the first element as Luka. Then what you did, we're already thinking about how we going to move from there and rebuild. So, and there's just so many signs that LeBron James has lost his step. I mean, him getting booted out of the first round, the Suns, him with the Lakers, whatchamacallit, if I'm not mistaken, missing the playoffs that one season. So there's been plenty, even with the Minnesota Timberwolves getting booting them out. I think it was the first and second round. When Anthony Edwards. So, bro, like, the new age is coming. Now, can you make an argument once LeBron leaves, ratings are going to go down? Yeah, that can be true. Because who's going to come into the league to face? We're not talking about just the franchise. We're talking about the league. It was MJ, Kobe, LeBron. You can even say Dwayne as an honorable mention. Dwayne Wade. You can say Charles Barkley as an honorable mention. Hakeem Olajuwon, Penny Hardaway as an honorable mention. My era, 2000 to 2010s. Steph Curry as an honorable mention. Who else? John Wall, honorable mention. Kyrie Irving as an honorable mention. There's multiple names. KG, Paul Pierce, when they went to the Brooklyn Nets, as an honorable mention. even with those names alone, still kept the franchise on the map, the organization on the map and afloat. But we still had those names that was like, bro, I'm only watching the NBA because of this person, because of that person. So with LeBron retiring, who's gonna make us watch the NBA because of this or that? It's kind of hard to say. Zion, nah. Ant-Man, maybe. Ja, if you stay out of trouble, possibly. But I don't know if we're ever gonna see players like that that's gonna make us glued to the TV. But opinion wise, I think LeBron just gonna have to give it up, bro. He really gonna have to give it up. And here's why I say he's gonna have to give it up and hang it up, opinion wise. Man, you've been in this league for 22 seasons. You 40 years old. LeBron isn't feared no more. It's getting to a point where now we starting to see LeBron in his regular clothes on the bench. I ain't never seen that before. And by the grace of God, for him to not ever get injured, you even hear stories about like Mike Beasley. He was on the LeBron James diet. He said, you know, I felt big and heavy, but I never got injured though. Now, years later, we seen LeBron in a Lakers uniform, but sometimes he'll be on the bench in regular clothes. I ain't never seen LeBron out for a game unless he would sit out until the playoffs. And here's what I mean by that. LeBron will play throughout the whole season. Once it was playoff times and they already locked in the seed, he would sit out two games before then. Like, so the last 2 games, you sitting me out because we got to get ready for the first round. That's what they would be on. And now we seen LeBron, the whole infamous, which I don't even know why this is infamous. He will be eating fruit and sitting on the bench, or he'll just be sitting on the bench sometimes. Like, I ain't never seen LeBron like that. Like, that's like, whoa. So, bro, time is catching up to him. He, like, even the things he be doing, like, even though that's the thing nowadays, but him being on streams, him doing interviews, and every time a person be like, oh, see you next season, he'll start laughing. Usually, when somebody tell LeBron, see you next season, he'll be serious. Like he'll even confirm it. Like, yeah, we just have to see next season. Before the season already starts, he'll be like, yeah, man, we just gonna have to see next season. We're just gonna have to see this and that. But right now, we on this season. Like, he already thinking tunnel vision. Now they telling him next season, he laughing like, oh, we'll see. So, LeBron, bro, just hang it up, in my opinion, too. Because now it gets to a point to where it's like, okay, you a veteran. You the OG. You prominent. You doing what you doing to, like, bro, you dragging it out. That's why I think one of the main reasons why Kobe Bryant retired. Because he knew if he would have kept playing, now you just dragging it out. Like, dude, you got 5 rings. There's no chance that you're going to get the 6th ring. We seen that in the 2013-2014 season with you, Steve Nash, Dwight Howard, and that experiment didn't work. You got these young players coming in like Julius Randle, Nick Young. You know what I mean? They respect you, but you can't lead them because your body's wearing out. You can lead them mentally, Mamba mentality, but it's not looking like you really can lead them anymore. It's not looking like how Jordan led the pack. It's not looking like how LeBron led the pack. Even when Kobe, when he was leading the pack, because your body wears out. Now, physically, out of all 3 at 40 years old, bro, LeBron got that. LeBron is the best in terms of, he's number 1 in that. Because when we seen Kobe in his last few years, it was looking bad. To the point where this man was crying in front of the media like, bro, you work all hard this summer just for your ankles to get hurt. Like, it was looking bad. But he still came back to the free throw line and shot those 2 free throws. When Michael Jordan came back and played for the Wizards, even though I feel like that was a scheme to put butts inside the stands, you know what I mean? Even when I went to college, shout out to FAU. When I went to Florida Atlantic, like, I felt like that was a scheme. Like, when you do the history on that about MJ playing for the Washington Wizards, that was low-key a scheme, bro. That was a scheme because Michael Jordan, he became kind of the part owner. He tried to become the part owner. So they told MJ, well, here's what we'll do. Allegedly. But I think this got to be true. Allegedly. Man, Michael Jordan, here's what we'll do, MJ. If you come back and put in that uniform and put seats in the stands, we'll talk about you being a part owner, man. You know what I mean? That'll really help us, man. So help us help you. You come back as a player and maybe that'll work, man. You put seats in the stands and we'll consider you being a part owner, man. This man comes back into a Wizards uniform He's a shell of himself. A lot of people do give the Wizards MJ credit because that's when he was on the 2-pointers. He wasn't as athletic. He wasn't as off the ground. But that's when he was more into like, you reach, I teach. 2-pointers. So that's when he was giving a lot of 2-pointers at that time. Even though Michael Jordan was always within the 2. That's where the whole Air Jordan came from, taking flight. You know what I mean? He wasn't no 3-point specialist. He'd give you 3 points if need be. But Michael Jordan was on some like, now he's bank off the glass. Now he's more like the techniques, fundamentals, if anything, because he's not as athletic no more. You know what I mean? And they missed the playoffs that season. And then they had that young kid, Brown. You know what I mean? So, and then Michael Jordan did all that just for the Wizards to cut him a check. And listen, I'm going to say alleged, but look this up. It was said in interviews. It was said in certain stories. Michael Jordan did all that just for the Wizards to be like, listen, man, I don't know you being a part owner going to work, but here, we'll give you a check, man, just to show you that your time wasn't wasted. This man, Michael Jordan, took the check. He took it as disrespect, and he balled it up and threw it somewhere. Threw it in the trash. Because he like, okay, I used me to put butts in the stands, even though your team was trash. But y'all know I was trying to be a part owner. So I just be part owner of the Charlotte Hornets, which became the Bobcats. Back to the Hornets. And he sold them. But the point is, LeBron James compared to Kobe and MJ in terms of still being able to hold on, I give him that. He's number one because he's still fit. He can still get off the ground. He can still be, go up and down that hardwood. But, bro, it gets to a point when your ankles give out. It gets to a point where them calves give out. It gets to a point where you tired of trying to go above the rim. It gets to a point where you can't always hit him with the shoulder to your chest. Lay it up. You know what I mean? Like, it's getting to a point where LeBron is starting to see, bro, Father Time has caught up with him. Time is ticking. Yeah, you are better than your average ball player up the street, playing on the blacktop, playing on the basketball court from around the way. But these young cats, they're going to be running around circles. These young cats, they're going to be going back and forth. Then the era has changed. It's not like when LeBron had played. People on their phones more. People trying to make it just a fashion show. The league is changing. It's becoming more expensive to watch games. LeBron James has made his money. LeBron James, and I think subconsciously, he made his mark at Cleveland. He's made his mark at the Miami Heat. And yeah, you can say he made his mark at the LA Lakers, which in my opinion, bro, that championship that he won in 2020 don't even count. That's a COVID championship. That's not even memorable, in my opinion. It's memorable because of what happened, but to me, it's not memorable because, for one, players, all of them wasn't on their A game when they came back to the bubble. I'm sorry. That's just my opinion. And for two, you had people saying, bro, we shouldn't even be coming back. The NBA season's to end. We shouldn't even be coming back to finish the rest of the season. But that's neither here or say. I say that to say this, though. LeBron is not going to be as remembered as like when it comes to LA Lakers and it comes to the players that's retired as a Laker, bro, the Lakers retirement jerseys and the names are the Hall of Fame by itself. You got the Hall of Fame, and then you got the LA Lakers retired jerseys. You got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Shaquille O'Neal, Kobe Bryant, 24 and 8. You got Paul Gasol. So, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, come on, dude. So, he's, as a player, he's top 3. But in terms of a Lakers uniform, I don't even think he top 5, bro. Just me. In terms of, like, what he did for the city, in terms of, like, what those players, the history that was made, it doesn't come close. Because players prior before him, and I could be wrong, but that's just my opinion. But soon, bro, it's looking like he's gonna hang it up. Hey, man, that's my thoughts and opinions on this. And I'll put it to you like this, man. If you got an opinion on what I say or said, you can debate me about it. If you disagree on what I say or said, you can debate me about it. If you don't like what I say or said, debate me about it! Speaking of debating me about it, put it in the comment section. Hold on, the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe. I repeat, like, comment, subscribe. So you get your latest news, information from your boy KJ, man, on Sports Language, SL. And, yeah, man. We on our way. Road to 2K. And I'm out. God bless.